Tom, members of the Board of Trustees, faculty members, friends, and family, thank you. Not for your generous welcome, but for your attendance today. It's only fair that I share my gratitude in the open as the following words, sentences, pages, speeches, and hours are dedicated to appreciating the school and us, its graduating class of 2011. Whether our community is foreign or familiar to you, allow me today to introduce or reintroduce you to Soulberry as we reflect on the class of 2011's time spent at this school. Obtain a new perspective of the school through a contemplation of our recent past. As my peers and I reflect our feelings towards Soulberry, I hope you'll reflect too and find new insight on your relationship with this community. Let me commence by saying what Soulberry is not. This community isn't a bubble, some isolated shelter that does not reflect reality. At some point in your time on these grounds, someone is bound to remark that Soulberry is a total bubble and you'll never experience anything like it in the real world. Point taken. However, as a frequent bubble blower, I find that my bubbles last 20 seconds before bursting, not 86 years and counting. Also, bubbles hold the denotation of being fragile or a deceptive show. Oxford English Dictionary. This is not true of our collective community. Soulberry spins tight-knit relationships and values the ideals of diversity and acceptance. A thoughtful school knows that it doesn't simulate the harshness of the real world to prepare students. It teaches them of this ever-changing universe with care, so they are prepared with information to go forth with good skills and a strong sense of self. The development of the latter, that robust identity, is integral to Soulberry. The experience of a Soulberry student in sum is transformative, whether it be over the course of 6, 4, 2, or 1 year. Vital changes in perception of the self and the world occur on this campus. For myself, I have developed the most in the classroom while taking in the words of my teachers. I refer to times when my teachers communicated so clearly that it felt like my mind was raised to a higher level. This communication is reached by the trustworthy and unique relationships between teachers and students at Soulberry. This unique element of the Soulberry environment is precious, for it has helped so many students, including myself, develop their identities. A bubble will not produce the durable identities that I see in front of me today. I do not see myself reflected in the outer shell or trapped by the skin of a bubble. I see myself and my fellow classmates today, comfortably similar, yet lovingly different. Soulberry doesn't generate students with the same mindset or set of principles. Students and alumni of Soulberry come from diverse backgrounds and beliefs, and the community learns to accept and facilitate differing views. In fact, some of the best classes on campus are those of heated debates, planned or extemporaneous. Through clashing beliefs, students learn the importance of being open to opinions of their peers as they would be open to new information from their teachers. Some of the most necessary life skills can be deduced here. The abilities to understand, cooperate, sympathize, and argue. Soulberry gives so much to its community, and I feel so blessed to have been given the opportunity to share my experience today. But imparting any individual experience does not suffice. To illustrate what Soulberry is to the class of 2011, you'll need to hear from the class of 2011. Here are some gathered reflections from my peers on Soulberry. Lily Rana. Soulberry has helped me to feel comfortable and proud of who I am. Dominique Wiggins. Soulberry has been a place where we have been able to go through all of those awkward and weird teenage moments together, in an environment where it was comfortable to be ourselves without the feeling of being judged or laughed at. Gracie Mitchell D'Amico. Something I never realized I'd miss so much is this campus. There is something so magical here, embedded in the trees, the grass, and gardens. I'm going to miss that more than anything. Naima Thompson. My Soulberry experience? Screaming at the Hun versus Soulberry basketball game. One of the best games of the season. while managing my butterflies before the dance team performs. Ren Peterson. When I was toured by a student for the middle school, one of my first impressions was walking into the rec room, and people were literally climbing on the ceiling. At that moment, I knew this school would entertain me for the next 6 years. Frida Thompson Stolz. I've made friendships that I'm going to keep for life. Soulbury has prepared each and every one of us for something big, and no matter what it is. And we're all ready to take that next step, and although we aren't all going to the same place, I'm glad to be taking this step with everyone, and I can't wait to see everyone at our reunion. Smiley face. Chris Wobble. Soulbury is an incredible place where we have all grown as people. I have amazing memories here, as we all do, and cannot wait to go into college as a Soulbury alum. Chi Zhang Zhang. You will never, never, never live as young as you are right now. And Evan Asudigan. Expressing myself, rocking out, and meeting some cool, interesting people along the way. I didn't receive a quote from everyone, but hey, it's Soulbury. Class of 2011, it feels like only yesterday we walked down this path together. Actually, I'm correct. We had rehearsal at 5 yesterday. But when you do think of your experience at Soulbury, I encourage you not to reminisce. Rather, reflect on what occurred. Take the time to process what happened, and your education will always stay relevant. Consider events from new perspectives, and you'll learn from your experience 10, 20, 30, 50, 100, bless you, years after you graduate. Congratulations, and thank you.